Hello everyone, good evening. Let's continue with Master YongHua's teachings.
放大，把你的身也放大啊！你好像那个象啊，这么大一个小象，也放得很大一个象。
Expand your body as well. You're like that statue. A small statue this large, once expanded, it expands into a very large statue.
咱们现在把这个心身这个意都把它放大。
We now take our body, mind, and intention and expand them all.
为什么不怕人家走？为什么要怕人家来？怕人家来。
Why are we not afraid of people leaving? Why must we be afraid of people coming?
也不是真怕，不过要小心一点，不能那么大意。
Being afraid of people coming is not true fear. Just be a bit careful. Don't be so careless.
因为咱们那个佛教啊，是一个法界性的。
Because that Buddhism of ours is of the nature of the Dharma realm.
你跑也跑不出法界去。
Even if you run, you are not able to run out of the Dharma realm.
你来也没有到这个法界里边来，跑也没有跑那个法界外面去。
Even if you come, you have not come inside the Dharma realm. Even if you run, you have not run outside the Dharma realm.
这个法界呀，它是无大无小，无内外。
This Dharma realm is without big or without small, and it is without an inside or without an outside.
一粒微尘也是个法界你进山河大地，方朗无水，也都是法界。
Even a single mote of dust is a Dharma realm. All the mountains, rivers, the vast earth, houses, corridors, rooms, and sheds are also Dharma realms.
所以，以法界为性，就没有一个来，也没有一个去，不来不去。
Therefore, taking the Dharma realm as the nature, thus there is no coming and no going, neither coming nor going.
你说这是个什么境界？
What kind of state would you say this is?
所以咱们以法界为心，以法界为体，以法界为俺的住处。
Therefore, we take the Dharma realm as our mind, take the Dharma realm as our body, take the Dharma realm as our dwelling place.
来也是来而不来，去也是去而不去。
Coming is also coming, yet not coming. Going is also going, yet not going.
所以这种境界，体验一下是个什么滋味。
So this kind of state, experience it for a moment. What kind of feeling is it? 就打了妄想了。
他说什么呢？
This little bhikshu immediately started having false thoughts. What did he say?
他说这个法师讲来讲去讲的什么？我怎么一句也不懂呢？
He said this Dharma master is saying this and saying that. What is he even saying? Why is it that I don't understand a single sentence?
那是最好，一句不懂，那我一句也没有说。
That's the best. You didn't understand a single sentence. That means I didn't speak a single sentence either.
你也不要生一种分别心，我也不要费我的气力。
You also didn't give rise to a kind of discriminating mind. I also don't need to expend my energy.
这个佛法，你越不懂，它就越妙。你要一明白了，那就没有。
This Buddha Dharma, the more you understand it, the more wondrous it is. Once you see through it, it's gone.
所以，我所说的，希望每一个人都不懂。
Therefore, what I said, I hope every person does not understand.
他们说你说它干什么？我就说的叫人不懂。
If you put it that way, then why do you talk about it? I just talk in that way so people do not understand.
什么叫法界？法界就是法界呢。
What is it called? What is it called? The Dharma realm? The Dharma realm is just the Dharma realm. Ah.
I think it's enough. Okay, let's go back. Thank you. Okay, he talked last time, about, where were we? 41? 51, thank you. About he's not afraid of people leaving, but he's more afraid of people coming. Okay, and he explained actually what I'm trying to tell you is not true. I'm not afraid either. Okay, it's cultivation. The message last night, I hope you got it, is that cultivation will help you become less afraid. No need for you to be afraid of anything. Okay, so these tests will come up to help you see that in you. There's no need to be afraid at all, for any reason at all. Fear is unfounded. Fear is stupidity. Fear is ignorance. All right? That's all. And so he further expands, he says, okay, expand your body, okay? 放大. Okay, he says about statue. I don't know what he's talking about. Never mind. Okay. He says also, it's not about being fearful, but cultivation is about expansion. The primary thing I want you to think about is expanding your mind. What does it take to expand your mind? More knowledge? More experience? No. In Mahayana, how do we expand our mind? It's right here. This is why the Chinese have this wisdom. They think of mind and heart has the same character. Sin is both mind and heart. And it's for a reason. The reason being that if you want to work on the mind, you're actually working on your heart. The training in Mahayana, is actually to work on your heart. It's not in your mind at all. We use your bodies to train your patience, train your endurance, so forth, which help clear your mind. For what purpose? To expand your heart. So that it becomes as big as the Buddha's heart. Buddha's heart is humongous. He doesn't love anyone, unlike the Christians. What happened, Daniel? Okay? He doesn't love anyone. On the other hand, there's no one he doesn't love. That's how big it is. All right? And he says, the way he speaks to his disciples, different than the way I speak to you. You see, I wasn't even paying attention. You see, the training is the body, and the mind, intention, volition, whatever. And this is, But the objective that I'm interested in doing with you is make your heart bigger and bigger and bigger, gooder and gooder and gooder. That's what this is about. You do that, you become a Buddha. I'm very specific, I don't want you to have a big body. Don't have too big a body. Don't get too fat. That's important to me, that you don't get fat. Your mind becomes big because you're able to contain. You learn more and more and more. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is your heart is able to be kinder and more compassionate. Right? He says, going back, he says, why am I not afraid of people leaving? And he says, why should I be afraid of people leaving? But being afraid of coming is not true either. It's just don't have to be a little bit careful. So he says who is teaching his disciples, the people there in the city, San Francisco, they would come and they could cause problems. You don't know in big city, and so don't be naive and have to watch out. And that's what I appreciate. Our people, when we have new people, our people some of them naturally volunteer and keep those newcomers company. Without making them feel they're under supervision or anything. Just people we don't know. You hang around them, you talk to them. And see how we can help them, and guide them. And at the same time, make sure that everyone is safe, That's helping, helping tremendously, Don't be like typical temples that you don't know anything, so we're better than you. No. Spend time with them. So don't be careless. And furthermore, he says, the Buddhism that I'm teaching you, is of the Dharma realm nature, the nature of Dharma realm. Meaning that This Buddhism here pervades the entire universe. Whatever you learn, this Buddhism here applies to everywhere you go. To Mars, to Jupiter, to Earth, to the bottom of the ocean. Okay, it is a wisdom that created this universe, if you will. Okay? And so why, if you were learning about this Dharma realm, you shouldn't be worried about coming and going, because wherever you go within this universe, you are not actually coming, because you are within the universe. Nothing new, okay? When you come within the universe, you're still coming. And when you run, you cannot run out of the universe, the Dharma realm. Dharma realm is special jargon for universe, everything in this world, okay, is a Dharma realm, everything. And in Dharma realm, there's no big or no small, no inside or outside. Why is that? Seems to me that Dharma realm is humongous because it has everything, right? Then why can't we say it's big? Certainly it's not small. Funny, no one ever asked him, this universe is pretty big to me. Why are you saying it's not big? No, it's small. Sheeps, don't you feel sorry for these people? Are they sheep or what? I feel sorry for you. You don't even dare ask questions. You sheeps like them. Dharma realm. Neither big nor small. Fundamentally, it's inconsistent. Okay? Dharma realm here is pretty huge, apparently. Even the Hubble telescope cannot see the entirety of the Dharma realm. Why do we say it's not big, nor is it small? Certainly it's not small, and it says it's not small either. It's not big, and nor is it small. One need more time to think about it? Yes, Joe Forrest.
Go Forrest, can you please make sure that you're unmuted?
Hello? Can you hear me now, Master?
Yeah.
Well, I've said that maybe the Dharma realm is small or large to our thinking mind, not to our Buddha nature.
No thinking mind, the Buddha nature. Yeah, it's. I think you can't argue with that, but you don't know what the Buddha nature is. You're referencing something you have no idea. You don't know what you're talking about, man. Yes, 8.
Thank you, Master. I believe when you're great Master Shenhua and you can spiritual foot, it's neither big nor small because you can be anywhere you want, anytime.
No, he's not quite able to go anywhere in the universe. That's not true. He's not there yet. Only Buddhas can do that. But original, spiritual foot. Okay, even better than hypersonic missile. Yes, 5.
Is it because it can be measured and this world can be measured but not the Pure Land? Like there's no way we can measure scientifically how to get to Pure Land?
You can't measure. Does it mean it's big or is it small? You talk about measurements. Is it you can't measure the big or can't you measure the small? Anyone else? Isn't it funny of you, of all you would have great wisdom, bodhisattva and so forth, and I ask you a very simple question, why is it not big nor is it small? And I blame my Shishyoha disciples. Okay. Yes, DTT.
Emitofuo Master is not big and is not small because it also big and small at the same time.
You're talking on both sides of your mouth at the same time. Okay. Yes, next one.
Master, I think because that's beyond the measurement of the thinking mind.
Beyond the measurement
so
thinking mind.
It's not.
So is it, if it's beyond, is it big or is it small?
It's not imagined by the concepts, small or big concepts.
It's not measured as big or small. Okay, so what measure do you use then? You see, when they say something, you ask, and ask. That's what learning is about. If something is not clear to you, ask. Yes, 8.
Thank you, Master. I'll try again. It's not small because the Dharma realm encompasses everything. And it's not big because there's nothing that's as small as the most small part of the Dharma realm.
No. Good start, but no. Anyone else? Yes, 9.
Does it have to do with the fact that big and small are both relative terms? But if we were to think of things in the sense of like being nowhere attached and arising from nothing, then there would be no relative?
He doesn't even know what he's talking about, but he sounds so good. Okay. You have to be careful. Whenever you open your mouth, I look at you, do you really know what you're talking about? This is why it helps to look at you and say, oh, this is what your level. So I know you don't understand this term. Okay? So I know exactly, because at your level, you cannot possibly understand, for example, Buddha nature. You don't understand it. Okay? Nature, it's just a word to you. Yes, 5.
We have a question from our YouTube audience. I want to thank everyone and make sure everybody likes, comments, and subscribes from YouTube.
Yeah.
And this is from Lena Cultivator. Size is a relative concept. The Dharma realm is beyond concepts and beyond space.
Okay, see, now they're smarter. She's not using jargons. Okay? But again, it's conjectures. She's talking, even though she doesn't use Dharma nature, but he still uses the Dharma realm. And exactly, I said, you don't know what Dharma realm is. See my problem? In the back.
Master, the universe is big, but then it's just my perception of how I conceive it. It depending on each person conceiving it. It's bounded by our own thinking mind.
Okay, here's what happens. So I'm not sure how to explain it to you either, because no matter what I say, you don't get it. So that's why no one asks the question, because no one gets it when they hear the explanation. So let me tell you, okay? When you hear opposites, okay, big or small, inside or outside, the first thing you do is that it's a reminder that you have a discriminating mind. You constantly are calculating big or small, plus, minus, advantage, disadvantage. You're constantly discriminating. Okay? That's why you're confused. When you talk about Dharma realm, remember Dharma realm is not something you understand. All we can tell you is like it has everything, but you have everything? Yeah, it has everything. Everything. But it's beyond me, it's beyond you. Let me tell you, I have no idea what the Dharma realm is either. If I don't know, I'm pretty sure you don't either. Okay, so the fact of the matter is that it's everything, okay? And it's pretty big. But we can't call it big because to call it big would be reinforcing the discriminating mind. To call it small would be reinforcing a discriminating mind. This is exactly why we cannot see the Dharma realm. All right? No. It's not inside nor is outside either. Again, discriminating. Okay? Are you in? Are you out? Huh? Are you Republican? Are you Democrat? Huh? Are you with me? Are you against me? It's all discrimination. Okay? You're tormenting yourself. That's all you do. This concept of Dharma realm is the way he explains it. You know, it's kind of difficult to understand. And I read it many times. I heard it many times from Master YongHua, and every single time I thought, okay, I have no idea what he's talking about. Okay, so what do? That's right there is a clue. Don't try to understand. This is a sage talking about it. I'm pretty sure, let me tell you, he doesn't see the Dharma realm himself either. Okay? But he's quoting the books. And therein lies my personal approach. Okay? I would say the books say the Dharma realm is neither big nor small. Okay? Because I want you to know I don't know what the Dharma realm is. I don't want to mislead you into thinking I know Dharma realm. I'm no Bodhisattva, no Mahasatva. Just like you, I read these things. I learn these things, these concepts. But the main thing is that is exactly what I just taught you. The reason we can't see the Dharma realm is because we still have calculations, discriminations in our mind somewhere. That's why we can't see it. Is it clear? I can't see it, let me tell you, because I'm still calculating. Buddhas, they don't calculate. Master YongHua, he still calculates. So that's why, to me, talking about this is a principle, but children, I want you to be careful when you talk about this, okay? Because you don't know what it is. As you say, then you quote the books. Buddha says, Master YongHua says, and so forth, so that's clear. Okay? Don't make the mistake of saying the Dharma realm is no big or small. I said, really? How do you know? If I were you, I would say, how do you know? I said, oh, you're right, I don't know, is my answer. That's the only way I can answer you. You're right, I don't know. So I'm cutting that, I'm eliminating that possibility by telling you, I don't know what the Buddha says. Is that clear? That's clarity in speaking Dharma. We don't need to mislead people. Okay? So, I appreciate the fact that the Chinese masters talk about it, and let me explain to you. That's principle. You cannot see because your mind discriminates. It's calculating. It's manipulating. That's why you cannot see these things. That's all. No one's fault but your own. Okay? Yes, 5.
YouTube answer from Zentient. the Saha world is a Dharma realm. The universe is also a Dharma realm. The Saha world is contained in the universe, or the Dharma realm is within the Dharma realm. Therefore, it is not big, neither small.
You don't know what you're talking about. Okay? Not even single mode of dust. Single mode of dust, again, this is jargon. This is in Buddhism. Buddha talked about mode of dust. Okay? Very tiny piece of dust that your eye can barely see. It's also Dhamma realm. I have no idea what he's talking about. Okay? Okay? But this is what the Buddha says in the Shrangama Sutra. So this is correct. The Buddha says so, it's true. You need to know about it. But don't ask me about it because I don't know what it is. Okay? And all the mountains, rivers, the vast earth, houses, corridor, rooms, and sheds are also Dhamma realms. Sure, they're Dhamma realms, everything, therefore, they're Dhamma realm. And, they are part of Dhamma realm. When he says, are also Dhamma realms, that I don't know about it either. But just because I don't know about it, okay, doesn't mean that it's not true. Because the Buddha says so, and therefore, it's a good thing for you to hear about it. Lots of things in Buddhism, you to hear about it first. Eventually, you understand. You see it's true yourself. Okay? Once your mind stops calculating, as long as you're still manipulating, and still calculating, and still plotting, it's not possible to explain to you. Does it help? So to try to explain to you is not helpful. But it's important for you to hear about these concepts regardless. All right? Next. Talking down realms of nature, thus is no coming and going, neither coming nor going. This concept is Buddha doesn't come from anywhere, nor is he going anywhere. Why not? Because he's the Dharma realm. He doesn't need to come, he doesn't need to go. So, in particular, is the Buddha here? Of course he is. But we can't see it. We don't have the privilege to see the Buddha. Doesn't mean he's not here. Is that clear? It's his house. He lives here. Where do you think he's going to go? Think about it. You bought this beautiful, beautiful house called your Buddha land. And you're not going to live in it? That doesn't make sense, you see? So let me assure you, Shakyamuni Buddha is here. But we're not allowed to see him. We don't deserve to see him. We are obstructed from seeing him. That's all. Okay? That's why it says Buddha neither comes nor goes. Because he's right here. He's here. This is him. All right? Is there anything to understand? No. This is exactly the teaching. It's not something you can understand. I just told you a couple of minutes ago. It's nothing to understand. This is what Buddha says. I assure you. Therefore, it's true. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's not true. That's the teaching, by the way. You don't need to understand. All right? Yes, 5.
From Diego Alfonso, Emitofuo Master. Last Monday, you were speaking about the precept mark and the precept substance. My question is, when you transmit the substance, is it one substance for all the precepts, or each precept has an individual substance? If so, when we break a particular precept, are we destroying that particular substance of that precept, or the entire substance we received from you? Thank you, Master.
Yeah, each precept has its own substance. All right. What kind of state would you say this is? A yes or nine?
Master, can we go back to the discriminating mind between big and small? So tofu at the supermarket is $4.49, and the same tofu at a warehouse is $2.50. So how do you not discriminate?
That's a good question. Is that discrimination? Let me ask back. It's how the East Coast people answer questions. They ask a question.
I've been getting tofu at the $2.50 place.
So you're discriminating.
To save money for the temple, I'm willing to do it.
So you're discriminating.
Yes.
You're making excuses. Why are you discriminating?
So I can buy $4.49 tofu?
You're discriminating. How many times do I have to tell you? So what's the teaching? If you say this thing costs $1, the other one costs $2, you have money you're gonna buy, which one do you buy? If I buy the same exact thing at $2, what is that called? Stupidity. Is there wisdom there? It's the same exact thing. One costs $1, one costs $2. You're giving money to buy. And you say, because Master taught me not to discriminate, I will buy the one with $2 because I don't discriminate. And I say, yeah, you're right, you're fired because you're so stupid. We're not talking about discrimination anymore. We're talking about stupidity. Is that discrimination? No, it's stupidity. Even worse than discrimination. So what's the point? Damn you do, damn you don't. If you say, I prefer the $1 thing over the $2 thing, you're discriminating. If you say, I don't care, you're stupid. Either way, I yell at you regardless. Why are you so stupid? You see why? I say, you all idiots. Yes, three.
Mô Phật và Thầy, một đồng cũng phân biệt, hai đồng cũng phân biệt. Thì cái mình đi bố thí, miễn mà cúng dường đó thì đâu có phân biệt đâu. Mô Phật.
Master, so $1 is still discrimination mind. $2 is also discriminating mind. As long as you use the money to make offering to the temple or do giving, then it's not discrimination, right?
I discriminate. What are you talking about? If I sit here and tell you it's okay for you to give me $1, you think I'm stupid? I discriminate. I prefer $2. Just get this straight. But very good point. Very good. In the back, what's your point?
Master, either way, we just get yelled at by Master, so we just accepting it. And we will be called stupid anyways.
That's even more than stupid. It's been the stupidest. It's just the worst kind of stupidity. Yes, 5.
Well, I think it's great that Venerable Excess was discriminating because she just saved me $1,300 by going to a different body shop on my car, so that's great.
Okay, so you're not stupid, but you're discriminating now. No, she's not stupid. You're stupid, but she's discriminating. Okay, and we're getting somewhere. Okay, very good. Yes, go first.
Maybe Venerable Xianshun is discriminating by buying the cheaper tofu, but she is making a sacrifice by doing that to save money for a temple, so that's still a good thing.
Making a sacrifice. I doubt this woman makes sacrifices. Yes, in the back.
Master, is it okay to say when we don't need to discriminate, we don't discriminate, but then when things that we need to do, we have to use the thinking mind, and we use the thinking mind to optimize it?
You guys ask impossible questions that are impossible to answer you. Because whatever I say, see, you're discriminating, or either master is discriminating or master is stupid. Because that's exactly what happened to you. So what does it mean? What does it mean? I don't feel like telling you. I want you to be stupid for until the end of the Chanchi. And then I want you to meditate about it. At the end of the Chanchi, we talk about this again. How's that? I want you to suffer. You say, yeah, am I stupid or what? Huh? You go back and ask ChatGPT, ask AI, ask the professors. I don't care, okay? But we discuss it again. I'll give you the answer. How's that? I don't want to give you everything because every night you come here, oh, Master going to teach me something new that no one else knows. That's a lot of pressure. Yes, 5.
From Knoll 1596, is the Dharma realm both and neither?
No, this person still doesn't know what Dharma realm is. You keep on using, words. You're playing with words. Don't talk to me about Dharma realm until you know what Dharma realm is. Certainly not you. All right. So do we agree? Do you agree? I want you to suffer for a while. Okay? You don't want to. You say, no. Just give us the answer. We watch something new tomorrow. So what is it? Damn you do, damn you don't. Okay, that's America for you, American Mahayana. Yes, 5.
예, 감사합니다. 법계는 모양을 얘기하는 거고 일부를 가지고 오불보다 더 유용하게 쓴다면 그거는 작용이기 때문에 둘 다 같다고 볼 수 있다 이렇게 생각이 듭니다. 법계는 형상이고 체라고 볼 수 있고 그러나 그것이 어떻게 쓰이느냐 생각하느냐에 따라서 그 크기가 훨씬 더 커질 수 있다.
Master, Dharma realm, I think we could call it as a form, substance. And how we use it, how we use our thinking mind, that depends on the thinking mind, the size changes. We could call big or small.
Slap him. Malcolm. Punch him. He fasted for how many days? 9 days. Really? Keep going.
단식한 거 좀 말씀드려도 될까요?
Master, can I share my experience about fasting?
No. You don't deserve it. Okay, go ahead. Jeez.
좀 공유하고 싶은 게 있어서요. 처음에는 뭐 그냥 가볍게 5일 정도 하려고 그랬는데 마스터께서 말씀하셔가지고 7일 할까 9일 할까 하다가 오늘 9일을 마쳤습니다. 체중은 지난번에 이어서 계속 떨어져가지고 제 보통 체중보다는 한 15kg 떨어졌는데 희한하게 시작하고 5일 동안은 하루에 1kg씩 줄어들었는데 5일이 지난 4일 동안은 조금도 줄어들지 않았습니다. 뭐 몸에 빠져나갈 것이 없지 않았나 이런 생각도 듭니다만 그러나 이제 몸과 머리가 맑아지기 시작했고 제가 느끼기에는 청력과 냄새 맡는 기능도 조금 좋아진 것 같다 이런 느낌을 가졌습니다. 그러나 뭐니 아주 중요한 거는 제가 원래 전에부터 앉아있기만 하면 잡념이 들고 뭘 자꾸 비교하고 따지고 그랬는데 이번 5일을 넘어가면서 7, 8일 동안에 그 잡생각이 많이 없어진 것 같습니다. 그래서 참선할 때 앉아있으면 집중력이 많이 향상된 것 같아서 마스터께 대단히 감사하게 생각하고 우리 법장사 승가나 신도님들께 도와주셔가지고 대단히 고맙게 생각합니다. 이상입니다.
Master, I'd like to share my experience. The first day, I just thought about lightly, said, I'm going to do about 5 days. And then I listened to you, and you said about 7 or 9 days. So today's 9th day, and I completed 9 days of fasting. Yes, I lost my weight, about 15 kilograms. And then, strangely, wait, I need to double check on his weight because it doesn't make sense what he explained after that.
15kg이 줄어드셨어요. 5kg.
저 평균 체중보다는 이제 이미 6kg가 줄어들고 또 여기 법장사하고 여기 이산사 와가지고 그 쓸데없는 걱정 때문에 그 단백뇨 때문에 신경 쓰다가 보니까 그런지 또 3kg가 줄었었습니다. 사실은 거꾸로. 거기서 이제 59kg에서 시작했는데 5일 동안 5kg가 또 줄었죠. 그런데 그 이후에 4일 동안은 조금 더 줄지 않았어요.
So total weight he lost since he arrived in U.S. is about 15 kilogram. So he lost about 6 kilogram for while he was in DTT, and then there's another lost another 3 kilogram because he was worried about unnecessary things. But during this fasting, at the beginning, for the first 5 days, I was losing about 1 kilogram per day. But strangely, after 5th day, the next 6, 7, 8, 9, there was no change on my weight. And I was just wondering, maybe nothing to lose at that point. That's why the weight didn't change.
You should have kept going.
계속 하셔야 될 것 같습니다. And my body and mind, I could see that it became clear. And I also think that my hearing sense and then smelling sense got improved.
So WMT smells bad?
And also, one thing I notice when I sit, usually I have a lot of thoughts because I'm comparing, analyzing, all this many.
No, really?
But after 5 days, I don't know what happened, but all this various thoughts disappear and reduced, and I could see my concentration increased. So I'd like to thank Master and then also people in WMT.
I'm not discriminating. Yes, JC.
Thank you, Master. I also have a question about the fasting. I plan to fast from this weekend at JMT. I wonder how many days I would plan to fast. The last time I fast, last time I had, no, JMT, yes. Last time.
Why do you have to run away to JMT?
Then do I want to stay JC, Master?
I'm just curious. I'm not telling you anything. I'm just saying, why do you have to run away? Are you running away?
Maybe she's near.
Have you noticed as soon as I asked, your wife laughed right away? She knows you a lot more than you realize. That's cute.
Last day I had 7-day fasting, but I had a hard time to recover. It took me a month to be normal.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay.
And after I had the annual health checkup, I found that the kidney had probably seemed to have some trouble, I guess.
Some trouble.
So I went, and you told me that I may gradually increase the fasting. So I wonder how many days I want to fast at this time.
How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh? Ask your wife.
61 kilogram. 61 kilogram.
When you're tall, you only weigh 61 kilogram. What you ought to do is ask your wife to fatten you up first. Okay? Okay? There you go. Make sure you gain a bit of weight. That's Xian Tong's, Sunim's strategy. He says, before I fast, I get fat first. I agree. Okay? Gain some weight first.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Let's try it this time. Okay. Yes, 8. And once you gain more weight, then we talk about how long you're going to be. Because like Singnam here, we told him to gain weight. He didn't gain weight at all. We told him to gain weight, come to America, gain some weight, and he lost weight. This guy doesn't listen. Yes, 8.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master. The neither big nor small.
Back to the this matter.
This matter is very impactful to me. I feel like there's a blind spot, and I'm hoping this hypothetical can help me clear it up. Imagine a flatbed tow truck shows up outside of your house at WMT, and on it is a 2025 Ferrari 849 Testarossa, red. Brand new.
Yeah.
And the tow truck driver gets out, and in one hand, he has a gas card and keys. And he says, you can have the keys and the gas card as long as you want. And in the other hand, he has a piece of paper, and he says, or you can sign the piece of paper and the car is yours. So gas card and keys, just give it back when you're done, or sign your name on the dotted line.
Is there a question?
Yes. Which do you choose?
I choose ownership. Because I can sell at any time. When the market crashes, I can sell it and invest in stocks.
So it's neither big nor small.
But it's useful. Yes, 5.
From Zihong, CAO.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it mean that discriminating is actually a necessary exercise to live in the real world?
Of course it is. If you don't discriminate, I will fire you and say, "What are you, stupid or something?" Okay. Yes, go for it. We tried a few more people here. Yes.
Thank you, Master. I wanted to share something that happened to me a long time ago when I was like 19 to see what you can make of it. It was during a 7-day retreat, but I was there for 2 weeks, and I forgot what I was practicing, but I was not doing full lotus. I think I was just doing half lotus, and we weren't talking, so I feel like my mind was able to get calmer, clearer, even though I was doing a lot of false thinking because I had no skill at all. And out of nowhere, I just something happened where my life kind of flashed before my eyes, and then I was seeing myself from outside my body, and I saw my face, and then I had like an understanding that was my face, but that wasn't me. And then I just got like this big surge of energy, and I couldn't stop laughing after that. I think like a laughing ghost attacked me, and ever since that, I kind of felt like that's kind of what the Wato of my original face before I was born. I kind of felt like that it has something to do with it. I don't know. I try not to make anything of it, but I always had that in my mind, and I just wanted to ask what you think about that.
I'm impressed. What were you on?
I was clean for at least like a year. I hadn't smoked anything, no marijuana. I was just at the temple all day during that year.
Oh, that's our temple?
No, it was a different temple.
Different temple, that's not my fault. I don't care. Next.
Hey, Rush.
JMT, I think.
마스터 제가 2가지 참여할 게 있고요. 2가지 제가 계율을 어겼는데 첫 번째는 거짓말을 한 거랑 그다음에 술, 알코올에 대해서 제가 참여가 있어요. 거짓말 같은 경우는 제가 2021년도 이후로는 한 번도 지금까지 한 적이 없는데 최근에 좀 거짓말을 했고 그다음에 술 같은 경우는 2023년도 이후로 뭐 하신 적이 없는데 최근에 어떤 특정한 지인을 만나게 되면서 2가지를 어기게 됐어요. 그러니까 마스터께서 말씀하신 대로 계율을 어기기 전에 했던 절차는 밟았는데 참여를 하고 그 이후에 어떻게 되는지 질문드립니다.
Master, I'd like to repent. There are 2 things about lying and then drinking alcohol. I stopped lying after 2021, but recently I lied again. Alcohol, I stopped drinking.
Only recently? You lied last year, didn't you? 2025. It's not 2021, 2025 you lied. Okay, what's point number 2?
It's about alcohol. I stopped drinking 2023, but recently I made...
No, you drank last year as well. You got drunk last year, didn't you? Okay, well, at least repent is good. Anyone else? Let's see, I have someone else. JC.
제가 뭐 살면서 선택을 하거나 결정을 했을 때 주변에서 걱정을 많이 하거나 아니면 안 된다고 했을 때 어떻게 해야 되나 궁금해서 질문 드립니다.
So when I make selection or a certain decision, the people around me, they worry about me and don't agree with me. What should I do at that moment, Master?
Grow up. How young are you? How old are you?
저 22살입니다.
Master, I'm 22 years old.
See, grow up. The people around you they are too protective of you. That's okay. Get married, and then your wife will take care of you. No. She says, no, I don't want to get married. Oh, that's a mom? That's a mom. Well, it looks like a girlfriend. The mom is overprotective. Hey, mommy, you tell mommy, next time she talks to you like that, hey, mommy, let me make mistakes. That's how I learn, okay? I cannot become a real man until I make mistakes, bad mistakes, okay? Just make sure you have enough money to bail me out of jail, that's all. But let me make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes turn us into real men. Okay? I don't have to be afraid to make mistakes. Okay? You, as a mother, should do your job. You say, hey, son, okay, you should not be overprotective. You should allow your children to make mistakes. But your job also is to make sure that they don't get into big trouble. For example, you make sure they're not into drugs. Okay? They don't hang out with gangsters and so forth. Those are simple rules. But other than that, let them make mistakes. Okay? And that's how they become men. Let them suffer. Okay? All right. And then meditate will help you become stronger. Okay? Because when you meditate, mom cannot interfere anymore. Yes, 5.
From Lena, cultivator. In the past, when my son wanted to buy something in a store, if I could buy the exact same item at a much lower price online, I would not buy it in the store because I wanted to save money. My son got very disappointed. Now he really wants it at that very moment. I buy it for him even though I pay more compared to the online price. The smile on his face is worth the extra money. Sometimes he doesn't mind waiting, then we agree to get it later at a better price. Even calculating or not calculating is okay. It just depends on the situation.
Yeah. Okay, JC.
Thank you, Master. I want to make sure that I weigh 135 pounds, and this is pretty much my normal weight. I don't. It is for me not easy to
gain weight.
Yeah. How okay. Okay. Thank you. How?
He's negotiating. Yes, 8. 8 has some wisdom to share with you.
안녕하세요, Mr. Park. Krispy Kreme donuts.
Okay. How heavy I want to gain weight? I wonder. It's for me very difficult to gain weight usually.
Devoting anyway. Okay. Gain 20%. I'm kidding.
20%.
5 pounds. Huh?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, there
Thank
you
you,
go.
Master.
Next. It's JMT. Remember, this is question number 2. Don't blow it.
네. 와서 제가 개요를 깨기 전에 마스터께서 알려주신 대로 그런 의식은 했거든요. 이제 그렇게 깨고 나서 마스터한테 참회를 하고 그 다음에 뭘 해야 되는지 할 게 있는지를 질문드립니다.
Before I break the precept, you told me to do certain things, and I did that, some kind of ceremony. So I repent. What else can I do after that?
I have no idea, honey. It's an ongoing conversation. I have no idea anymore where she's coming from, what he's talking about. I'm lost, just like you. So it makes 2 of us. All right. Let me explain to you. I try to see who understands this Dharma. Why do we teach you about non-discrimination? Why? Yes, 8.
Thank you, Master. For me, it opened up the possibility of a middle way.
The middle way, okay. You don't even know what you're talking about, middle way. Anyone else? Yes, 5.
For me, it got like a level of liberation.
Liberation, Anyone else? Because way in Buddhism, yes, 3. The closest answer is that woman and another person.
Hello, A Di Đà Phật.
Yeah.
Tâm mình không phân biệt, đó là cái tâm Phật là nó mới không có phân biệt. Mô Phật.
Emitofuo, Master, when our mind is not discriminating, that is the Buddha mind. That's when we're no longer discriminating. Emitofuo.
Yes, go for us.
Master, are we going to say we lose clarity when we discriminate?
You what?
We lose clarity.
Lacks clarity? Okay. You're close. Why do we teach you about non-discrimination? Because if you really listen, you really believe, and you say, I don't discriminate, you will discover why. It's because when we tell you, this is what makes you chuckle every single time I tell you, don't discriminate. You say, yeah, right. I go and buy tofu, $1 versus $2. You tell me not to discriminate. Yeah, right. See, exactly my point. My point is when I tell you don't discriminate, you say, no, I don't believe you. If any of you listen to me and say, don't discriminate, okay, then exactly you understand exactly why. But each and every one of you discriminates. That's why you don't get it. Yes, go for us.
So we can stop getting afflicted?
Exactly. It's not about discrimination. What you don't understand is that every time you discriminate, it's based on something called affliction. You realize it? Look back. Think about it. You're afflicted already. You're feeding on your affliction when you discriminate. No, not you. Doesn't apply to you. If it doesn't apply to you, you're Buddha already. You afflicted, you discriminate, and the discrimination closes the loop, makes you more afflicted, makes you more afflicted, makes you more afflicted. And that's why you sink deeper and deeper and deeper. And you have to start somewhere, okay? This is a vicious cycle. You afflicted already. Because you afflicted, you discriminate. Because you discriminate, you're more afflicted. Then you discriminate more, and you become more afflicted. You're sinking and sinking and sinking and sinking. Every time you discriminate, you don't even realize it. If you stop discriminating, what happens? Your affliction does not increase. Then you have a chance to shave it off. But you discriminate, your affliction keep on increasing and increasing. You keep on getting lost. You have no chance. Is it clear? Only you who have the audacity to ask me why I should not discriminate. No one else says, oh yeah, it makes sense, I don't discriminate. But you know what? None of you believes it. Every one of you says, yeah, easy said than done. You don't believe it. You don't listen. I'm telling you, don't discriminate. And you say, yeah, that's not possible. I discriminate. $2 and $1. Yes, go for us.
Oh, Master, does that mean if we're not afflicted, it's okay to discriminate?
Absolutely! What happens when you're not afflicted? You in a state of wisdom. You discriminate all the heck you want. I don't care. When you have wisdom, you do anything you want. You discriminate, you don't discriminate, you waste, you don't waste, I don't give a damn. But when you are so afflicted, okay, it doesn't help. It makes it worse for you. Yes, JC.
아까 질문에서 좀 더 구체적으로 질문하려고 하는데요. 제가 8살 때부터 운동을 해가지고 최근에 좀 그만두고 싶다는 생각이 좀 크게 들어서 그만뒀는데 그 그만두는 과정에서 주변에 코치님들이나 같이 운동했던 사람들이 안 그만뒀으면 좋겠다고 그만두지 말라고 계속 해보라고 많이 했는데 제가 그만뒀거든요. 근데 그런 선택을 하는 게 인생에 한 번이 있을 게 아니니까 좀 그런 상황에서 저희가 제 생각대로 계속 선택을 해야 되는지 아니면 주변 사람의 말을 좀 더 들어봐야 되는지 그게 질문하고 싶습니다.
Master, I'd like to ask more specific questions. I started to exercise specific sports since 8 years old. And recently I stopped the sports. And then the people who exercise with me, such as my other students and then also the coach, opposed on my decision. So this decision was made by me, and then I'm sure this is not going to be first time that I will make certain decisions. So making my own choice, do I just make my own choice, or should I consider other people's opinion or refer to their ideas?
Very good. You can ignore all the other people's opinion except your mother's. See, she likes it. She said, yeah, I'm glad I brought you to the temple. Which sport is that? You see? See, boys and girls, that's how you treat new people. Which sport is that?
맞습니다. 농구요?
네.
Basketball.
Basketball. You're too short for basketball. You're right. Don't do play. He's 20, 22, and he's still playing basketball. You're too short. I'm sorry. You're right. Don't play anymore. Okay? First of all, you're too short. Number two, basketball is very tough on your ankle. Okay? And so you could hurt very bad. Okay? And it's not worth it. To me, it's time to move on. Ask your mom, she'll agree.
어머니한테 물어보세요.
But the one thing you lack though, you need to do chant. Because it makes you stronger mentally. The mind has to be stronger. You're too nice. At your age, my generation, we became predators. Look at girls, say, oh yeah, I want that. I don't think you like that. Yeah. No, we predators. See, he doesn't know what I'm talking about. What's so sad about it? Practice chant, become strong, become a man. You know what a man means? Okay, in my era. A man, and we see a girl we like, we knock her on the head and drag her back home. We say, Mommy, this is what I want. And we're not going to talk about this. It's not up for discussion. That's a man. Okay? You can let go of everyone except for mom right now. You practice chant so that one day you become stronger and you don't need mom to agree with you anymore. Mm-hmm. Yes, 5. One step at a time, you learn chant and eventually you see you become stronger and stronger and stronger. That's your goal. Okay? No one can give you that unless you practice chant. You undergo the training, you become stronger.
Master, wasn't that just a caveman, what you just said? Knock her on the caveman.
Yeah, American culture. Yeah, we're violent. Okay, so you see, baby steps. You're trying to understand too much. Life for you young people should be very simple goals, very concrete goals. Okay, I see his weakness now. He's a good boy, sweet boy. Okay, but the mom is overprotective. That's why he needs to become stronger, because unless he becomes stronger, no woman's going to marry him. If the smart woman looks at him, hey, your mom will take care of you. You don't need me. See? All right? All right. Okay, so going back to the concept of non-discrimination. Non-discrimination, I just explained to you the vicious cycle right there. You start out afflicted already. And every time you discriminate, you become more afflicted. That's all. You make it worse for yourself. You don't realize. You think, oh, I'm smart. No. Okay? So, yes, when I send you to buy tofu, you better buy the cheap one. Otherwise, I'm the one who knocked you on the head. Okay? But when you cultivate, don't discriminate. You come to the temple. Don't have to calculate. Okay? The less you discriminate, the faster you make progress. That's all there is to it. When you're working, you're at work, you're at home, you better discriminate, okay? But not when you cultivate. Okay? It's that simple. Is it clear why we teach you these things? If I didn't explain it to you, this is news to you, right? You've been practicing Buddhism for a long time. You've been with me for, some of you 10 of you 20 years, some of you 15 years, some of you 12 years, some of you 5 years, and so forth. You never really understood why we taught you don't discriminate. It's a test. You really believe, because we know every time we tell you don't discriminate, none of you believes me. You say, oh, that doesn't make sense. I need to go buy tofu. I discriminate. I'm afflicted, therefore I discriminate even more. All right? That's why when doing these janchis in the longer term, so that you have fewer chances, longer periods of time where you try not to discriminate and discriminate less and less and less and less. This is when your wisdom will escape. Okay? Will emerge. I hope it helps. All right? What kind of state we say this is? I don't know what he's talking about, coming and going. Okay? What is that? Talk about Dharma realm is our mind, take Dharma realm is our body, take Dharma realm is our dwelling place. Okay? Again, good to hear about this. This is true, but it's beyond you, beyond us. But it's good to hear. All right? You need to do no more than this. Listen, that's all. Don't try to understand. Listen, that's all. Okay? Don't reject it. Just listen. Next. Coming or so coming, and yet not coming, going, not going, yet not going. This is the Buddha state. Okay? This is the state of enlightened people. When you get to this point, and that stage, eventually you understand this, what it means. Okay? I try not to explain too much because there are a lot of people online. They like to tune in and like to listen how to explain things. Okay? It's not about understanding. It's about doing the right things so that your wisdom emerges. What you understand, what you can comprehend, will not, 99% of the time, what you understand will not help you unfold your wisdom. This I'm referring to ordinary people. Ordinary people, the more they understand, the more they know. What is that called? The obstruction of what is known. The obstruction of knowledge. So this is a fallacy. The people who study Buddhism, they enjoy the concept, they enjoy the teachings, and they think they understand. The teachings are not meant for you to understand. The teaching is meant for you to know this literary prajna so that you cultivate, you will certify to that. It's not understanding, but certifying to it. There's a huge difference. Understanding is intellect. You think you understand, but your mind cannot understand. Case in point, we've been talking tonight about the concept of Dharma realm. I don't care how smart you are. There's no way for you to possibly use your thinking mind to understand what a Dharma realm is. It's impossible. Okay? I don't care how long you learn, how much longer you ask to continue to study, to learn. Okay? Develop your intelligence, your smarts. You will not ever be able to understand this. Why? Because your discriminating mind, the smarter you are, the more you discriminate. That's what happened to smart people. They discriminate. They're so proud of it. What does it mean they're so proud of it? They're afflicted. As soon as they're smart and they understand more, they become afflicted. What kind of affliction is that? They become arrogant. That's an affliction. An attachment to their knowledge. You see that? It's not knowledge. It's about knowing what to do to open your wisdom. After you open your wisdom, then knowledge becomes helpful to further improve or increase your wisdom. But before you have wisdom, okay, before you have real wisdom, more knowledge is not necessarily helpful at all. It's helpful for you to get a job, to make money and so forth, but it's not helpful for you to open your wisdom at all. All right? Yes, go for us.
Master, does the abstraction of knowledge applies to certain level of Bodhisattva, Mahasattva only, or applies to everyone?
To everyone. But
thank you.
You deal with it differently. This kind of state, experience it for a moment. What kind of feeling is it? Are you there yet? Are we there, or we still have to continue? Okay? Oh yeah, we're not there yet. So the experience not coming, not going. Okay? He says you don't know what it is. Okay? You see, this is very Chinese talk, sideways. I'm just telling you, you don't get it. Okay? It's okay. Experience for a moment, what kind of feeling it is, not about feeling. And then he says, a little bhikshu here, means a boy bhikshu there, having false thought. What he says, I have no idea what this Master YongHua is talking about. Why is it I don't understand anything? He says, best you don't understand. You don't understand, and it's because I really have not spoken a single sentence. The meaning is referring to the fact Master YongHua speaks the Dharma, but he has not spoken a single sentence of the Dharma, meaning what? He's not attached. It sounds like a nonsense, but the real meaning is that I'm not attached to what I just spoken. Okay? That's why I speak Dharma. It's as if I have not spoken a single Dharma. That's what Buddha said. Buddha says, I speak the Dharma for 49 years. Let me tell you the truth right now before I go. Let me tell you, for 49 years, I spoke nothing whatsoever. That's the ultimate wisdom. Okay? And so that's the same concept here. Okay? See, it also gives rise to a kind of discriminating mind. Okay? If you don't discriminate, I don't need to expend my energy. Okay? Chinese style. The more you don't understand it, the more wondrous it is. Once you see through it, it's gone. Okay? It's true for quite a few people. They study Buddhism, the sutras, shastras, and explanations, sutras and so forth, Dharma and so forth. They like it because it's intellectually stimulating. Okay? What are we talking about? Those people, let me tell you bluntly, those people who really like the Buddha Dharma, they tend to be, 99% of the time, they're the ones who are Hinayana principles. The mind, the Hinayana teachings appeal to the thinking mind. It's logical. Mahayana is not always logical. Actually, most of the time it's illogical because it's beyond your thinking mind. Okay, so that's why my claim to you that the people who really enjoy the Buddha Dharma, listening and studying sutras and so forth, okay, those tend to like the Hinayana teachings. All right, some do like Mahayana teaching, but they're special because those actually have Mahayana roots. But I'm talking about in general, the overwhelming majority of the people who happen to like the principles and teachings, they tend to gravitate towards Hinayana. Pay attention to that, okay? And you tell that's part of their limitations. And see how far they can go when you teach them, okay? Because if you've been trained in Mahayana, most of you don't have that problem, by the way, because we beat it into your head since day one already. We don't allow that to happen. Okay? So when he's talking about wondrous here is a Mahayana. Only in Mahayana can you describe Mahayana as wondrous. Hinayana is logical. It's not wondrous. Is that clear? There's two different ways to describe Buddhism. When it appears, it's beautiful, it's logical, it makes so much sense. Okay? That's Hinayana. But when you talk about wonderful, wondrous, that's Mahayana. All right? More you don't understand, the more wondrous it is. It means that, you see, it defies your logical thinking, your logical mind, your thinking mind. That's why you cannot understand it. That's Mahayana. Okay? But once you practice Mahayana, okay, and you see this, you open your wisdom, your Mahayana wisdom, you become enlightened, okay? Then what happened? It's gone. Meaning that you no longer are attached to the wondrous feeling. Because when you say it's wondrous, what does it really mean deep down when you say it's wondrous? It means that you're proud of it. You think you're special. And when you have true wisdom, you say, it's nothing to be special about. It's nothing to talk about. Okay? Because as long as you find it wondrous, okay, number one, you feel special, and you still see something that's wondrous. But when you have true wisdom, there's no one who feels special, nothing that's really that wonderful. Wonderful is for the people who don't have wisdom. That's why we use the word wonderful. But once you understand it, it's not wonderful. All right? Therefore, what I said, hope everyone does not understand. Yeah. You see, that's him. With that, I want to talk about it. Talk about it so people don't understand. What is called Dharma realm. Dharma realm is just Dharma realm. Okay? There you go. And I reached the end of this section. Any questions before we close? Are we totally lost? Okay. I hope you learned something tonight. Thank you, everyone.